हेलो दोस्तों वेल्लोर सिटीजन्स वेलफेयर फोरम वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. इट्स अ 1996 जजमेंट. It's an important landmark judgment by Supreme Court in 1996. And so what happened in this case was Tamil Nadu is an important state from the point of view of leather industry. An important integral process for leather industry is tanning. So these tanneries, first of all, they create a lot of pollution, and not only that, they consume a lot of water. You already know that Tamil Nadu is a dry state. We hear water disputes between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. So it was in Vellore, and these tanneries not only consumed a lot of water, but they created a lot of pollution. So accordingly, a lot of drinking water wells became dry, became polluted, canals, rivers. So this red petition was filed by Vellore Citizens Forum, and the council, as expected, is Shri Mehta. But the government, on the other hand, contended that leather industry earns a lot of foreign exchange, employs a huge people because it's a labor-intensive industry. So Supreme Court talked about sustainable development as Buddha's middle path between environment and development, and as has been accepted in international reports like Brundtland report or the Earth Summit or Rio Plus 20 summits. In fact, sorry, Rio Plus 20 was not held by 1996. So, and then he talked about the two most integral features of sustainable development being precautionary principle and polluter pays principle. And here both are significant. Precautionary because tanning will lead to a lot of pollution, and even if you doubt this, still precautionary principle will tell you to take all the preventive steps. And polluter pays principle because all the polluting industries are absolutely liable, not only to compensate the victim of pollution but also to restore the environmental degradation. So this accordingly, and then the court discussed about the statutes that we have, like Water Act, Air Act, and the powers that they confer upon state and central pollution control board to take preventive as well as remedial measures. And then court briefly discussed about environmental law as the umbrella legislation to regulate all the activities for the protection of environment. However, the court regretted that the authority under Environmental Protection Act to look at its enforcement was not constituted, and these tanneries were in fact government official memorandum GOMs which said that any polluting industry cannot be set up within 100 meter of the coastline, but these were not followed. So the court said that the court gave a direction. Accordingly, it instituted fine on them. So whenever the court institutes fine on polluting industry, that is under the polluter pays principle, and it will constitute a fund, and then from that fund, the cost of restoration of environment is also to be met. So this was the basic direction. The importance of Vellore Citizens Forum lies in the recognition that it provided to polluter pays principle and precautionary principle. Polluter pays principle has already been recognized in Indian Council for Environmental Legal Action, but precautionary principle was given an upshot with this Vellore Citizens Forum. So दोस्तों, आई होप आपको ये केस समझ में आया होगा. कोई दिक्कत, कोई परेशानी आप ज़रूर बताइएगा. मैंने वीडियोस प्रिकॉशनरी प्रिंसिपल और पॉल्यूटर पेज प्रिंसिपल और सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट की शॉर्ट नोट्स के लिए अपलोड कर दी. उसकी लिंक मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दूँगा. और मिलते हैं एक नए वीडियो में एक नए केस के साथ. टिल देन, बाय बाय.